Okay, what is up, guys? We are back on the construction series. And for this episode, we're actually going to be trading in some of our case skid steers. Pretty much all of our case skid steers. Speaking of the general manager, there is Nate rolling on in. But these skid steers, every 2 years, we upgrade a lot of equipment. This is the year we're starting to upgrade our skid steers. And so these all have probably like 500 to 1,000 hours on them. I mean, we put a lot of use out of them. But just to stay ahead of things, stay up to date, we're going to upgrade these. And I'm thinking we have a bunch of different options. We could go New Holland skid steers, we could go Kubota skid steers, we could go this Bobcat, which we do have one of these. It's just we need full-size skid steers. We have case right now, but we could get some cat skid steers. You have the wheeled skid steers, and then B, you have the track skid steers with steel tracks. And I know Nate has been taking a lot of calls from customers on doing a lot of like mulching and stuff like that. The cat like 299D with steel tracks would be perfect for us. So I'm thinking we could possibly do that. I gotta talk to Boss Man though, see what he's thinking. He's not thinking. He's just still.
Wait, you trying to talk to me? I'm playing American Farming. Give me a minute.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, you have all the minutes you want in the world. But by the way, guys, definitely check out American Farming. Link down below. It's on the App Store and Google Play Store. There's some new cool stuff about to drop with American Farming. And then also, we need to upgrade our construction site. We got this ditch full of just junk, like weeds galore. You would think with us owning a mowing business over there that we'd have this mowed. No, we just can't keep it mowed. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna clean up the ditch. We're gonna form a display out here for our potential customers to show them what we can do. A, it's gonna have like a pond. B, it's gonna have like a pool. And C, it's gonna have like some cool rock walls, just to show them what we can do around their houses to improve the look of their yard and stuff like that. So that's the goal with the construction company today. Okay, Nate, we gotta get these 3 skid steers loaded up, and then we gotta go head to the cat dealership and buy some cats.
Okay.
Are you thinking, I mean, can we throw 2 skid steers on one trailer, or is that just pushing it?
I don't think we can put them on this trailer, but I think we have another trailer at the mowing business we could throw them on.
Okay. Well, we could throw one on here, and then I guess we have these. We have another dually truck available. I think we could throw 2 skid steers on this trailer.
We honestly could probably fit all 3 on
Well, well, maybe. It'd be pushing it, man.
When have we not pushed it?
True. Okay, we'll try all 3. Dude, all 3 behind the F350 or F450, I'm going to get a ticket, man. I'm going to get pulled over.
And we're now concerned about tickets? Since when?
We got to be legal now. We're trying to expand this business, Nate. No more of that messing around stuff.
You just take all the fun out of it. That's all you're doing. If you ain't illegal, you ain't trying.
What? If you ain't illegal, you ain't tried. Quote from Nate the Great. Okay, so I'm thinking we'll throw the F350 dually on here. We'll throw it on this trailer most likely. I would like to change up our trucks a little bit. So if you guys have ideas for like work trucks, like it'd be cool to go to some older trucks, you know. Some without DEF would be kind of cool to have around the construction business. We'll see though. Okay, we're gonna get backed up to the gooseneck trailer. So while Nate's getting the skid steer load up, I'm gonna take you guys in a Gator Ride, show you guys all of our businesses. So here is the construction lot. This is where we run our construction business. This is also owned by the construction business. We have a shed sales business over here, which we sell these like small sheds. Works good. And then we sell a lot of building materials out of here, and we use building materials. And then we have like our mulch, our dirt, our rock for the construction business. Across the road, we have our 2 dump trucks. And then I'll take you guys over to I'll call it our mowing division. It's more our mowing / landscaping division, where this is our construction division over here. So right here, just a quarter-mile south, is our mowing division. We got this awesome display out front, got our mowers, got a case skid steer. We don't own that case skid steer though. The John Deere dealership does, and we just throw it on display there. And then here's kind of our headquarters for our mowing division. Take you guys inside. Got 3 John Deere main zero-turn lawnmowers that we use. We have this garden tractor that works super good, and then we do have a case track skid steer for our mowing division 2, which actually,
What's going on?
hey, this Case TV 370, do we want to trade that in too over on our mowing division?
Oh no, how long we've had it?
Let me check the hours. It's got 1,100 hours on it.
I say, why not?
Okay, we'll load this thing up too then. But yeah, so that case skid steer is also going. So I'll probably just drive that thing over, drive it down the road to Nate quick. We'll fire up the TV 370, and I guess I should probably keep the pallet forks here. I'm gonna just throw them outside quick, then we'll drive over there. These have been good skid steers, guys. It's just like we like to switch up the brands. We like to upgrade so that way we don't run into issues down the road with reliability once they start getting high hours on them. And no cars coming, should be good to go. I'm actually just gonna cut through the ditch quick if I can fit through here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get this skid steer loaded up. Now, we always throw the wheeled one up here just on the back because it's so, like, as soon as you get up here, it's pretty steep with a track, and wheels just work a ton better. So I'll climb up here, and then luckily it's a skid steer. This is a bit sketchy. Probably shouldn't do this at home, but we're gonna throw a 360 here. See if we can do this without falling off the trailer edge. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I don't know if there's such thing as 360s in Farm Sim with skid steers. Come on, Grant. And there we go. It kind of worked. Tell me when, Nate.
A little bit farther, right about there.
Okay, perfect. We gotta bring the skid steer down a little bit so that the strap reaches it. So that should work good. Nate'll get her loaded up, and we'll head on over to the cat dealership. The crew is rolling out. I'm gonna let Nate lead the way. So we're over in Iowa, and we gotta go across the river over to Wisconsin to get to the other dealership, get these traded in, and bring the new cat skid steers back. Along with a couple attachments, maybe. We'll see, though. I think it's green, Nate. Green. Hurry it up, Slowpoke. These darn lights, man. That's the one thing about this map that kind of sucks. The lights are just too realistic here. Nate's stopping at Casey's quick, throwing some fuel in the truck. We're going to keep on rolling. This 6.7 power stroke, guys, it handles, which 2 skid steers is a lot of weight. Luckily, we got good axles on the rear, but, I mean, this thing handles 2 skid steers pretty darn well. I'm pretty impressed by this thing. The Wisconsin Badgers. Okay, so we got to the cat dealership and we got everything unloaded here. Now this place is pretty new, like they're just getting started. Nate is actually, looks like he's coming down the road, but we forgot our checkbook. Yeah, we forgot our checkbook. So we got everything unloaded, we got everything traded in, and we're just deciding what we want to all trade for. And Nate should be here any second with the checkbook. Oh my gosh, dude.
Alright, I got the checkbook.
What was that, dude? That was like the perfect driving. You literally, oh my gosh. Now we gotta decide what skid steers we want to buy. Nate, do you think we need 4 skid steers, or should we back it down to 3 and then get like a mini X? We'll see. We'll see what the prices come out to.
I was about to say, I don't know what the correct thing to say is that one, because technically we have the case mini excavator already.
True. But basically, to run you guys through it, here's a 289D. This is kind of cat specialty base track skid steer. It's got the Z track on it, so these handle like snow and ice pretty well compared to some other lug types. Like these do not handle like snow and ice very well. If we went for like a more universal unit, we'd probably go for this. But then check this out, and this is what me and Nate were really interested in. A Cat 299D3. It's got steel tracks on it, so I mean this thing's gonna be a beast. And then it's got your mulcher on the front, which can mulch anything. I mean, you can mulch, I think, what was he saying, up to 15-inch diameter trees, which is insane. Okay, and then it's got extra hydraulic storage. So this is a cooler that goes in the front to cool the hydraulic oil. Because you're running so much hydraulic oil through here, I mean, temps get hot, especially if you run this in the summer. And then on the back of it, it's got a fire extinguisher, slow moving sign, and then it's got a winch on the back. So like, if you need to pull anything out, or if you get stuck with this thing, it's gonna work perfect.
The only issue I see with it would be you're going to tear the yard up doing any work with this.
Yes, that's why we're going to get rubber and wheel tracks too, because we're not going to, there's no way we're going to use this for our yard projects. Just too big.
Okay, yeah, all right, next.
And then we got a standard 289D with the same, I'll call it universal lug type, the Z-Track lug type. That works good. We have our old skid steers over here, and then they have a couple wheeled machines. So they got a 272D3, 262D. I think some of these might be used, 272D and 272D. And then for mini excavators, which I'll see if I can talk Nate into it, they just have 3 models out here, and 3 exact same, 309Ds. So 3 309Ds here. I'm gonna hop in one, just kind of see how I like it, more or less. It's not bad. It's quick controls. Just gotta make sure I don't smack Nate.
Rather you not.
Honestly, I'm liking this thing. So you're scooping, you're sweeping in, digging, you're dumping on Nate over here, and dump. Nate, I think we get the Mini X, man. Whether we have to trade in the case or not, I'm liking this thing. It's, hop in it. It's literally smoother than our case.
Okay.
Nate, actually they got a bucket over here. Come hook up to it.
Alright.
It's pretty smooth, ain't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's decent. I don't know, I'm used to the case a little bit too much.
It's not bad.
Oh, stand still. Let's see if I can take your hat off you. No.
That's my eyeball. Okay, so, oh my gosh, dude, that guy puts the machine to the test. So we gotta decide. I need to run it by Nate, but I'm really thinking track skid steer with the Z lug. So this is like pretty universal out here. It's got a good lug pattern. We don't need any attachments. I don't think we need the concrete breaker. So we get this skid steer, and then we get a mini excavator, and then we get the steel track 299D3, and then we get just one wheeled skid steer, and we're pretty much even. We're not paying that much more money for all of this. I think that's how we do it. We get the 272D3. It's the newest model they have. I think that'd be good for us. We tested this out the other day actually, and it's a pretty smooth machine. Joysticks are smooth. It's got suspension on it, so I mean, even when you're going over like cement, there's pretty good suspension on this thing. This is gonna be a little rough, but yeah, I think that'll work good. And then the 299D, I'm gonna fire up the mulcher here. Oh yeah, this can do some damage, baby.
Hey, why don't you go test it on this tree over here?
I don't know, man. Probably not the best idea.
They won't get that mad.
Okay, we're just going to test this out real quick in somebody's backyard, but I'm going to show you guys this thing. Just don't tell these homeowners that we're about to chop down one of their trees. Oh my gosh, dude. The stability here. This thing just climbs up the hill. No slippage at all. Oh, there we go. We'll mulch down this tree. Come on, baby. Come on. She's trying to mulch through her. Okay, I think the tree's a little too big for this one, guys. We're pushing it. Nate's going to cut her down quick. And then check this out. You can literally winch out the trees. We've got two different branches we're attached to right now. Actually, look at that, Nate. That's pretty darn cool. Okay, we better move this off the road somewhere. Okay, perfect. Right there should work. Okay, Nate, let's get this all loaded up, man. We gotta get her paid for and loaded up. Had a pretty good demo. We know this stuff works. We're gonna run it now. Okay, so to trade up, it came out where we had to give another 200K because, I mean, we traded all new equipment. So we're going to get these 3 skid steers, 1 mini excavator load up, and head on back. Okay, perfect. We are loaded up, going to get hooked up, and then we're going to be heading back to the shop. I like it, Nate. I like it, man. That's probably the only way you can fit both of those on is by throwing that arm over there. And we are out of here until we hit a red light. But I can definitely tell, like with these, especially with the steel skid steer on there, I mean, this load is a lot heavier for a strapper down too. And we're back. I'm gonna whip around here, figure out a good spot to get these unloaded that we're out of the way, and then we can start kind of building our structure, like our little pond out front, make this thing look pretty nice. There we go. We'll get her unhooked, and then I'm just gonna park the truck like kind of alongside of it. Obviously, we're not gonna be using the steel skid steer track today, but we'll probably be using the mini X to dig the pond and the rubber track skid steer. We'll just park her over here. Nate's getting everything organized. We need to have a better spot for our trailers. For now, we're gonna kind of put everything over there, and I guess we got a spot over there for our trailers, but just like to keep this place like super organized for the business. Okay, so I've got the drone out, and what we're thinking is putting a pond kind of right where Nate is, just a small pond, and then rock displays on both sides, just to kind of show what we can do along this ditch here. I think that's kind of the plan. That's what we're going to get doing. Nate's moving the dump truck in there. Should work pretty good. He's going to get digging. I'll probably end up running the dump truck most of the time then. We'll get all this dirt hauled out of here. You need me to back her up, Nate?
A little bit.
Okay.
Preferred.
There we go. Put her in reverse, Tiger. So most of this is kind of like a gravel texture, guys, that we're digging out of the ditch. Back in the 1920s when the ditch was made, they had like a gravel base layer. It was super weird. So what we're doing is we're going to just dump it over here. We're going to reuse this gravel when customers need gravel. I think it's full.
Yep, take it home.
Okay, I'm out of here. I love this dump truck. It sounds so good, dude. This thing sounds so good. Downshift, back her up, put her in reverse high. We're just gonna back her up right here and start dumping. There we go. We're dumping. Come on. And good to go. Perfect. We're out of here. Psych. I'm stuck. Come on. There we go. Nate, grab the other dump truck quick. That way it can be run 2 dump trucks. That way Nate's not like stopped at all while we're doing this project. Nate, do you want on the right or left?
Put this one closer to me.
Okay. Is that full already?
It's gonna be here in a second. There it is.
Okay. Hopping in the next one. Put her forward there. We are flying around here, moving this pond. Is that full, Nate?
Yep.
Perfect. We're getting down there already. We're moving quick. I think this is like the 3rd or 4th dump truck load. And we'll dump the last load. This works super good. And I'll just pull right off here. Come on. Okay, guys, our pond project is complete. Now, what this is water comes down this ditch through a culvert, under culvert. Culvert comes out right here, spills down here, and we got this pond. Has it been approved by secondary roads yet? Probably not, but hopefully they don't notice. Anyways, the pond, once it fills up to a certain level, if it gets too high, then it'll just keep on running down the ditch eventually to a creek. So it always stays at the perfect level because you got water that goes down. If it runs over, it just goes on this side, keeps on going down the ditch. It's kind of a little cool project that just kind of shows customers like, you know, what we're made of, what we can do. So it looks pretty darn good. I'm liking it. But anyways, guys, this is going to be the end of the video for the construction episode. Hopefully you did enjoy. Definitely check out Neat's channel down below, and we'll see you in the next one.